Everyone, welcome to the first game of the U12B1 Black for the 2025-2026 season versus ChaskaChan. We're sporting the orange tonight. Today, I'm getting set up still. I'm going to learn all the names hopefully today and the jersey numbers. We'll figure it out as we go along. 13 minutes on the clock, our first exhibition game of the season. Let's play hockey. We're off. Number 7, who I'm not sure who that is. We'll find out. I think it is Kylie. Comes out, and we got 11 picking it up. Back into our zone. Poked away. And we clear it. We're going to pull up the roster here so I can figure out these names. Back in our, and I think that's Callie. Got wide behind the net. Char, of course, in goal for us tonight. I say tonight, it's this afternoon. It's early. We bring it in. Back out. Offsides. Yeah. All right, I'm pulling up the roster here, so I hope I can get the names. I recognize a few of them. 18 is Heather, if I remember right. Back in the end, number 9 is my kid, Alice. Picks up the puck behind the net. Putting out, trying to hit Avery. Gaska moves it towards the middle. Loose, but goes wide. Defense kept them wide. Got knocked down by Shar. And picked up eventually. Or covered. Mal on the faceoff. He's easy to recognize. Gaska moving around the point. It's loose. Kept wide. Still loose. Left wide. Good play. A little risky there. Here comes and Viv. Bring in with Mal. And they've got Helena on the other side. Number 8, Helena. Left wing. Out to 14, which is Callie. It keeps it in. Comes out of the zone. That'll be offside. Mal again on the faceoff. Stolen away by Helena. Dump back to Mal. Just wide. Mal trying to move it towards the middle. Helena. Viv. Bassett got a hold of it. Knocked away. Down to the corner. Helena. Intercepting that back to Mal. Viv, maybe. Casting now. Callie gets a stick on it. Emmy trying to cut him off. A little bit of a 2-on-1 as he rushed back. They're going to call a penalty on that. I thought that was pretty clean. I thought that was clean. Little body contact, but no trip or anything. I don't know what they're even going to call there. What's the call? Trip? Probably, but not. I didn't see it. Oh, I don't know about that one. So we'll be on a penalty kill at 10:05. Kylie on the faceoff. Kylie Stubberud. We got two Kylies on the team. This will be confusing. So they start going by last names. Back in. Kylie will pick it up. Well, I said Heather before. It's Hannah. Now, Hannah back on the other side. Still hot. Sauce it across the middle. Intercepted, but out of the zone. Slows him down. Back in is ChaskaChan. Across the middle. Got up in the skates. Loose. Good. Went top shelf for that one. About a minute left of that power play. So power play goal. Chask on the board. 9:32, the official time of that. All right, let's get it back. Out of play. That's Callie. Now, so we got two Kylies and a Callie. That's confusing. Kylie knocked it out. Kylie on the face-off. Kylie giving him some pressure. Knocked away. I think Emmy. Star pushes it wide. Picked up by Emmy in the corner. Kylie trying to go up off the wall. Nice. Nice pass. Knocked out of the zone eventually. Hand on it. Brings it in. Out of the zone. Offsides. Avery poking it away. Lil wheels it across the middle, brings it in. Tricked away by Chaska. Lil and Avery back on it. Thrown in by Alice to the other corner, keeps it deep. Avery will hold it down close to the net. The goalie dives on it to cover. There's Emery. Tried to get a stick on it almost. If that goalie wasn't able to cover, we had an opportunity. Avery. Oh, nice shot. Nice face off. Goalie saved it though. Lil on the face off. We have a Lil and a Lily. That's also confusing. Lily still recovering from an injury. So Lil on the face off. And eventually poked free. Lucia is able to knock it out of the zone. Lucia again has a hold of it over to Alice. Alice B2B picks it up. Nice pass. So Lil over to Avery, knocked into the zone. Giving him some pressure. Mount comes off the bench with a lot of speed, gets a hold of it, keeps it to the corner. We're going for the line change right now. Out of the zone. Back to Emmy. She picks it loose, picked off across the middle. Slowed down, but into our zone. Emmy back on it. Uh-oh, took a weird bounce. Intercepted by Chaska. Jar knocks it down. Reach across the middle, in the middle of the house there. We'll go back to their D, go up to the point. Shoot, trying to deflection, it's loose. Jar with the save. And we got some speed coming up here from Callie. Poked away, but it's Poke back down to Callie. Gets it down behind the net. Good job by offense and defense switching positions. Elena putting it behind the net. Now, Viv goes wide behind the net. And now, Elena and out of the zone, but we are back on side. Knock it away. And here comes Elena. We got a 1-on-2, 2-on-2. Goes for one. Knocked away. Trying to center it back up. She gets it centered. No one there. Here comes Dallas. Takes a quick shot. Good shot. Good shot, though. Good pressure by the girls. Alice, an easy number for me to remember. Same number as her brother this season. Kylie, face off. Chaska gets a hold of it, brings it out. Alice knocks it away. A little bit of a hook by Alice. But no call. No, there's the call. Alice will get a little break. That's a textbook hook. Kevin's gonna have to talk her off the ledge over there. Kylie on the face off. All right, another penalty kill for us. Emmy in the corner. Kylie. Emmy able to take on two. With Kylie able to get a hold of it and put it out wide. Across the middle, wide to the other corner. Emmy trying to hit. Kylie now. Oh, we got two Kylies on this line. Kylie, yes. Oh, we're gonna get a penalty. We're gonna get a trip or slash probably. Depends on what he wants to call. 2 minutes either way. We got a minute still, a minute one of the other penalty kill. Now we got another. We got a 5-on-3 for a trip. Or was that a slash? That was a slash, I think. All right, 5-on-3. Emery gets in front of it, knocks it down out of the zone. Yes, able to kick it out. Nice job, Emery. Back one, ChaskaChan. Emery coming out with some speed, gets a hold of it, knocks it. No, can't quite get it over that blue line, but able to clear it by Emmy. Call. Nice. All right, 30 seconds on the first PK, a minute on the other. Wow, these girls are doing awesome. Who was that? That was Callie, able to hold it in to the corner for a minute. Second. Back out. Here comes Emmy. Cuts them off. And she'll be able to get there first, maybe. She does, and she'll put it out of the zone. That will be icing. All right. Quick on the clock, but that's icing. 6 seconds in the first PK, 35 in the second. These three who have been out there have been absolutely dominating. Lil on the faceoff now as we switch out the bench, the line. Lil trying to get in front of it, held in. And we're back to 5-on-4 now. And Lil get the hold of it eventually, knocked away by Callie to Lil, back to the corner of Callie. Basket behind the red line, moves it up the wall. Lil gets a shin in front of it, and Avery knocks it over the blue line, has a little room, but she's got 3 ahead of her. Bringing in on her backhand, shin fits in. I forgot to start, but Kelly tells that 407. Let's watch that. A shorthand goal with 3 more seconds left in the penalty kill. Avery somehow from a backhand puts it in. Ties it up 1-1. I got my clock running to catch up for the game clock. All right. Alice gets a hold of that. Nice touch on that. Doesn't throw it in. And eventually knocked in by Mal. Out of the zone. Alice knocks it in offsides. Good boy, get back onside. Mal knocks it in off the face-off. Chaska gets control. Out of the zone. Lucia sneaks around, tries to bring it in. Oh, almost. We couldn't get skate back to that blue line offsides. Now again, puts out the D. Picked up by Emmy. Thrown in. Down to the corner. D. Nice job. Now we work. Callie. Down to Mal. Mal across the middle of the Viv. Viv trying to get a hold of it. Had two defenders in a way. Pops back up to Emmy. Emmy's going to try it. Off a stick, though. Goes high over the net. Elena to Mal. Back to Mal from somewhere. Mal with a great shot. Somehow the goalie saw that. Got a stick on it. And held in by Callie. Down to Mal. Mal. Not a great shot. Goalie eats it. And covers. Callie on the face-off. Knocked away by Callie. Kylie. So confusing. Two Kylies on this line. Back along this way. Let's see. Can Alice get there? She does. Holds it in. Puts it back down low. Severud trying to center it back up. Backhander shot. And Zwerth. Oh, it never made it in though. It never made it in. So close. It was right on the doorstep. Good pressure. Out of the zone. Alice will take it back. Forward. It's Kylie Severud. Nice. Not tripping if you're playing the puck. Emery off the bench. Comes in strong. Hannah. Oh, no, sorry, Lucia. Avery trying to center it. Across the bow. No one home. As we went for the line change. Alice knocks it away at center ice. For now. Dumped in by ChaskaChan. Avery backs behind the net. Brings it up around. Alice now up to forward. Back down around to Callie. I realize I can't say Kylie S. We have two Kylie S's, not just two Kylies, two Kylie S's. All right, they're Sowards and Severud from now on. Will on the faceoff. Callie on D. Emery and Avery up on the forwards on the wings. Nice play back to the D. Emery looking, goes D to D. Nice try moving it out. They got a stick on it. Chaska did. Emery. Emery gets it up to Avery. Avery goes around one. No, not the way. Dumped forward. Callie picks it up. Callie. Run with it. Let's go. Gets around one. Takes a quick shot low behind the net. And Emmy gets in front of it, holds it in. Somehow held it in right at the blue line. Nice heads up activity. Goes across. Elena off the bench is Viv. Emmy gets a hold of it. Emmy, D to D. As her teammate fell for it. Now, we got to run. We got 30 seconds left. We got enough for a good setup here. Knocked away. Oh, we're going to get a call on that one. Jumped in. Let's run out the clock here if we can. for a bit. Yeah, there it is. All right, we got 15 seconds left. We got a penalty coming. It'll be a trip, I think. But girls sporting Osseo orange today. Probably Coach Spencer's doing. Love it. Now on the face off, back to penalty kill. Comes loose to the high flat. Pushed wide by Al. Viv trying to get it clear. Held in. Viv almost. But held in by Cathode. Back down. Alice on it. Want to run out the first period. All tied up 1-1. Minute 15 left on the PK going into the second. Thirteen-minute periods are weird. It's either 12 or 15, right? I don't know. We'll find out. Only period 2. Ready to go.
And we're off. Uh-oh, the clock didn't reset. I'll fix it. Knocked into our end. Remember, we're on a penalty kill for a little over a minute still. Carry over from that first one, picked off by Sebrud. Sebrud knocks it in. They're going to call icing. I'm going to fix my clock. Yeah, they're doing 13-minute periods, which is a random number. .58 seconds in the PK. Sebrud on the face-off, gets a hold of it, has to go around the ref, and she does successfully. Gets it out of the zone, skates with it, goes across, didn't quite connect, but did get it into the zone. Fouls it up nice, poking it away. It's loose. Sowards goes back to her D. Emmy, almost, just a little bit wide, couldn't hold it, but she has control. Uh-oh, picked off. We got a one-on-one situation. Let's go Shar. Oh. Got past her on the wide side there. Another power play goal. If we can avoid those penalties, we might be in good shape. 12-13, ChaskaChan 2-1. And everyone collides coming off the bench. Let's get her back. We had a shorty before. Full strength now. Will on the face-off. Emery picks it up. Gets it up to Lil. Nice play. Lil, couple on her, but is able to get through him. Lil takes a quick shot. Hey, the puck was loose. Oh, that's a bad call. That puck was loose. He's going to put Avery in the box. Puck was loose, man. Yeah, and they didn't blow the whistle. We had a lot of griping from the ChaskaChan side, but hey, the whistle wasn't blown and the puck was still loose. You can see it here on the replay. You don't get the sound on the replay, but Rewind it on YouTube there, you'll see it. That's a bad call. So we're back on a penalty kill. We'll just have to get that shorty. We always teach kids, play to the whistle. So good to see him doing that. But then those refs decided to call it. Good job by Shar blocking that one. Chaska from the point puts it across the middle. They got one in the slot. They're going to bring it out. Had a goalie sitting in the slot right on top of our goalie. So, minute 20 in the PK. Lil on the face-off. We switch out the D. Bank. Picked up by Emmy. Off the ref. Held into the zone by the ref. If he were a defender, that would have been great. Emmy's got it. Emery and Emery. That's hard to say too. We got too many confusing names on this team. Lil rifles it up and gets it out over that blue line. Nice job. Have to reset Chaska here at neutral. Emery giving him a lot of pressure. Chaska just dumping it in. Goes behind the net. Picked up by Callie. Callie didn't get enough on that, but Emmy's able to get a hold of it. Go round one. Lil trying to help out. Poked away. Chaska gets a hold of it, but weak. Crash on him here. Good job by Callie. Shot wide. Uh-oh, it's loose. Wide. Emery able to get it wide to the wall. Gets it over that blue line. It'll be offsides, and it's 21 seconds in the PK. Starting to get the names. Mal on the faceoff. Chaska brings it in. Alice pokes it over to Hannah, I think. Uh-oh, stolen away. They come in. Nice job by Lucia. Viv on the wall over there. Chaska gets a hold of it. Down behind the net. Lucia on it. Up to Mal from Lucia out of the zone. Back in is offsides, and we're back to full strength for this faceoff. We're playing Vanilla Ice. That's fun. Should have been playing Prince. We're in Chaska. Faceoff knocked into the zone. D to D, Lucia to Alice. Alice up to Mal. Nice play. And Mal gets a hold of it. Picked up by Viv on the run. Mal follows it up as it was poked away, but Chaska gets it back. They got one loose over here. Can't get it out of the zone. Now it's out. Viv. Excuse me. Lena gets a stick on it to poke it loose. Lucia over the wall. Alice trying to follow it up. Kicked in by Chaska. Alice knocks one over, and Lucia picks it up. Nice read by Lucia. Hits Mal on the run. Knocked away, though. Stolen back to Lucia. Loose here. Chaska has it. Across the middle. Nice pickup. I think that's Sowards. They're going to call us again. That's a bad call. That's weak. Weak call. Sowards going to the box. I don't know about that one. I don't think she contacted her. I think the girl just fell over. Back to a penalty kill. Any fans of Princess Bride? A sword fight scene between Dread Pirate Roberts and Inigo Montoya. Nice save by Shar. He has a secret. She's not left-handed. I feel like that's how we're playing today. We're playing left-handed. Down a player on penalty kill constantly today. Hannah puts it in the zone. Severu trying to get their Hannah, knocks it back in. Callie able to hold it in for now. Nice, knocks it down lower. Just under a minute in the PK. Severu almost. We got a 2-on-1 situation, but they can't control the puck. Chaska goes wide. Good hustle back by Callie. And Severu almost held in though. Almost gets it out. Emmy out to the side, trying to hit Severu. D to D, almost intercepted. Nice try by Hannah. Hannah now gets a hold of it, puts it out of the zone. 20 seconds in the PK. Gives us some breathing room. Callie intercepts that pass, and she's going to bring it in. Everyone's onside. Callie knocked down by the goalie. Glove save. Kind of a glove knockdown. Avery trying to get it across the middle. Here comes Emmy. We're on full strength. Now, off the bench is Sowards, using that size to get it back. D to D, up to Emmy from Lil. Emmy looking for her shot, tries to play a deflection, and the goalie's able to cover. Lots of whistles. Is he taking one of ours to the box? No, he's taking one of theirs to the box? All right, I didn't see it. Calling a slash. Yeah, slash. So we'll get a power play opportunity at 7:26. Let the players play. Spencer talking to the ref. I don't know about what. Probably saying, hey, if you don't blow the whistle, keep playing. All right, here comes Mal. That does not make sense. Wait a second. Oh, it is our kid going to the box. I thought it's another penalty on us. Well, shit. Sorry, everybody. Sorry for the language. We're on another PK. I don't know what the refs are doing here. That's why Spencer was talking to him. Here comes Alice, trying to knock it out, held in by ChaskaChan. Alice again getting a stick on, deflecting the shot. Lucia trying to hit Elena. Back down to our corner is Lucia. Lucia has a hold of it. Nice. Hits Mal on the run. Gets it out of the zone. Mal trying to get through it. She got two in front of her. But she gets it into the zone. Across the middle. Knocked away by the defense. But awesome play on penalty kill. That'll not be an icing. Hit our stick on the way out. Alice will pick it up. Tries to go off the wall. Defender crunches and keeps it in. Across the middle, Lucia. Gets a skate on it. Uh-oh, they got a loose skater. Shar! Save! Oh, he's really waiting a long time on the whistle there. Show that save. Nice save by Shar. Slow whistle by the refs on that one. Well, we got it. 28 seconds in the PK. Trying to stop my clock. Five seconds. Nice slot. Down behind the net, picked up by Emmy. Go to the wall, still in the zone. Back behind the red line, Emmy. Gets it to Viv. Viv, able to clear that blue line. 9 seconds in the PK. So I don't know how many penalties we've had. 5, but not a single penalty on ChaskaChan. I find that a little unbelievable. Back into our end. Picked up by Callie. Callie trying to find Hannah around the corner. Hannah's able to knock it out over that blue line. We're at full strength. Nice job. We'll get the face off here neutral. So 5 out there. Callie out of the zone. Howard's going for it. Dumped in now. Emmy in the corner. Brings it around behind the red line. Reverses. Tries to go cross ice. Doesn't quite connect. It's loose. Uh-oh. Good job. Knocking it free. Saving that goal. Here comes Sowards. Off a skate. Picked up. Emmy. Icing. Lil on the face-off. Alice coming through, trying to get a hold of it. Chaska off a couple players. On the way in, shot didn't make it through. Oh, loose, goes behind the net now. Alice, again. She's gonna skate. No, knocked away. Tries to keep it out towards the wall at least. Chaska gets it back. Going across the middle, skating towards in. Shar with the save, picked up by Lucia. Over to Emery. Emery looking for some space, gets it clear of the zone. Nice hockey geometry to get it clear. Back to Alice in the zone, knocked off a shin. Alice trying to push her way through it. Chaska holds it in. Alice lost the stick. She's kicking at it at least. Lil, now Lucia. Nice, hits Emery on the way out of the zone. Chaska has a hold of it out of the zone, back to neutral. Picked off by Alice, bring it in. Knocked away, Emery has it though. Chaska back out. Offsides, as everyone yells, skate as if they were mites. I'm being informed by Toronto there's 7 penalties against us. Is that right? That's a lot. Picked up by Viv. Nice move. Gets it into the zone. Viv. Driving towards the net. Tries it to Mal. Mal follows it up. Great play. Viv to Mal. Mal with her own rebound. Let's watch that again. 3:42. I caught that on the replay. That was great. Tied up 2-2. 3:42 left in the second. Dumped in by ChaskaChan deep into the zone. Emmy trying to get there. Good job by Callie trying to get it clear but held in by the defender. Shar with a save on the pipe as well. Wrap around, it's loose. Good clear so far, and Shar with the cover. Emmy was able to get a little bit of a clear, but got knocked back in, and then Shar finds it and covers it. Mal on the face-off. Loose. Chaska towards the middle, picked off by Emmy. Tries to bring it right up the gut, gets it over eventually to Viv. Viv gets it out over the zone. Somehow he's saying that's clear, even though it definitely came out over the blue line. Callie, wide over here to Helena, sorry. Helen is a city, Helena is a person. Viv, on the wall, holds it in, gets it down low. Mal now behind the red, behind the net, trying to center it up. Knocked away, stolen away, sorry. Comes Callie, tries a little slapper, hits a shin, held in by Emmy. Emmy gets it around one, little tangle there, but Emmy back on it, gets it back to the corner to Mal. Mal trying a weird little shot, almost worked out, just a little wide. They get it out of the zone eventually. Here comes Hannah. Hannah back to Emmy. Emmy, we're going for the line change on a few people. Emmy out of the zone. Right up to Severud, who's off the bench, fresh, ready to go. Gets it to the corner. getting the rest, I think, maybe changed. Severud behind the net. Soward steals it away. Back to Severud. To Hannah, almost. Chaska now, trying to move it. Callie knocks it out of the air, keeps it in the zone, and then brings it in. Almost, nice try. Comes Soward, puts it on net, and covered. Good pressure, girls. Minute 41 left in the second. Got a few fresh legs out there. Where's that? All right, I see it now. Here comes Emery trying to get a hold of it. Lil now has it. Lil puts it across the shin. Across the middle, Emery picks it up backhand. Tries to go to D just wide. Has to come out of the zone. Alice will get it. We'll reset. Alice back to Lil. Lil into the zone. Lil to Avery. Avery takes a shot. Goalie's able to save. Mel on the faceoff. Put towards the net by Viv. It's loose. Followed up by Mal. There's the whistle. And they gave us a little time on that one. It was loose, so they did give us a second there to get an opportunity. Something went our way on that one. Mal again. Viv all over it. Knocks it loose. Chia on the wall here. On with Helena. Now, back to Helena. Oh, comes just wide of us. We're going to have to hustle back. Here comes Lucia. Bring it back this way. Back north up to Helena. Into the zone. Trying to crunch it on the wall now. Comes loose now. Lucia. Moving towards the middle. It's a skate on the way in. Lucia again. Gets it back down to the behind the net. Now behind the net. She's got Helena trying to center up, and now she's helping her out in the corner. Alice tries to get it back down to Helena. Chaska out of the zone. We get around one. We're going to have to crunch back. Nice hustle. And picked up eventually by Lucia. End of the period. Who was that? Number 10. Oh, that was Viv. Nice job, Viv. Gus, if you're watching while duck hunting, is that what you're doing? Duck hunting? I assume we'll do another 13 minutes here in the third. All tied up going into the last period. All right, one more period of hockey. Our first game of the season. 11 minutes. Just to keep it spicy, we're going to do 11 minutes. We could have done 12, 12, and 12. That might have made more sense. Severud, nice play. As she was falling down, but she got a glove on it. Eventually we get it to Hannah. Hannah brings it in. Nice deke with a shot. Knocked loose. It's loose still. Oh, come on. Come on. That was the earliest whistle ever, and the puck's 2 feet away from the goalie. Right in front of the net. That was an early whistle. And the clock is still running. What are we doing this? Is this MASH? What's going on with the clock? Chaska gets it out of the zone. Emmy cuts him off, gets a hold of it, skates it out. Nice play. Nice pass. Gets it eventually loose to Hannah with another good shot just wide. With some speed, Severud gets around one, knocked away, but she picks it back up, drives towards the net, still on it, behind the net, wraps around, loose again, tries a shot, goes wide. Emmy keeps it in there for now. We're changing out a couple skaters. Callie puts it down across the middle, goes wide, and that'll come out. Everyone back on side, reset. Emmy back into the zone, down deep to the corner. Sowards knocks it away for now. Back down, across the middle, shot, loose, shot again. And there's a whistle covered. They are running the clock, okay. It is like MASH. All right, I guess we got a running clock here in the third. Low on the face-off. Comes loose. Alice holds it in right, or no, sorry, that was not Alice. That was Lucia. Held it in now. Emery puts it behind the net. Almost got a good deflection there. Lucia knocks it up and keeps it in. Puts it behind the net again. Avery stalking him on this side. Nice job by Emery to try and get a hold of it. Alice steps up, takes a shot, wide, knocked wide by the goalie over to the corner, but we keep it in there. Good pressure by the girls. Alice trying to hustle back. Well with her. Lucia holding the center. Alice kicking at it, hitting at it, doing her best. Battling with Lil. Lil knocks it forward. Eventually hits Avery, but held in eventually. Lucia gets a hold of it behind the net. Lucia trying to go up and out, knocked away, but Lil picks it up, knocked away from her. Lil gets it back up out of the zone. Go, go, go. The instructions from the parents on the other side. Alice picks it up. And gets it back over to Avery. Avery trying to move it out, held in by Chaska. Avery catches it, puts it out. They're going to call icing, and it made it. Mal on the face-off. Callie gets it behind the net. Trying to go across to Mal, kind of got deflected wide, shots wide. Emery, or M.E. in the corner, on the wall here now. And Viv. Goes free, eventually, Emmy gets it. Nice recovery. Great job by Emmy, getting out over to Viv. Viv now skates with it in. Around one, back on it. Good second effort there by Viv. She got her stick just crashed twice. Al gets it to Emmy. Emmy's going to rifle a shot. What a nice shot, but got poked wide. Helena in the corner. Helena. I'm going to get that right this season. Emmy hustling back as Chaska knocks it in. Good hustle by Emmy. Gets a hold of it first. Up and out. Helena has it. Took a weird bounce, but she recovered it nicely. Mal helping her out. Now Callie, as we switch out the lines. Never came in, so no. Oh wait, there's a penalty. I'm sure it's on us because it's delayed. There's a cross check. Is that what that is? Or interference? What's that? Interference? I guess I don't know what the interference call was, but that's what it was. Yeah, I don't know. If you can see it, let me know. Put it in the comments, as they say. Mal on the face-off. We're back on penalty kill. All right, that snuck its way in. Somehow popped over Shar's shoulder. All right, girls, dig deep. Back to full strength, of course. Every goal so far has been a power play goal, as we have 8 penalties. So we have a shorthand and a full strength goal, if I remember right. And they have 3 power play goals on 8 penalties. 0 penalties against them. It's a little suspicious. Alice trying to get it clear. Pops over to Lucia. Lucia skates up, out. Oh, doesn't quite connect. That'll be icing. Just over 4 minutes remaining. We're out shooting them. I don't know the last time I've actually seen 8 penalties in a normal U12, Pee Wee, even Phantom hockey game. I think at least about half of those are pretty weak calls. Sowards gets a hold of it, goes across. Nice pressure, nice try by Severud as Chaska gets it back into our end. No, now they do. Hannah in the corner. Trying to get it to Sowards. Sowards off the wall to herself. Nice play. They get it out of zone. Hannah helping her out, picks it up. Hannah almost offsides. Three minutes running. At some point, we may pull our goalie. We'll see what coach thinks. Lil on the faceoff. Job by Avery to knock it in. He wanted to call offsides so bad. That wasn't offsides though, for sure. The first time it went in, he really wanted to call it, but it was stuck on the blue line. 2:44. Will again. Knocked in. Avery trying to get a hold of it. Wrong stick. Oh my God! I'm gonna call that Lil to Avery with 2 amazing efforts there. Ties it up with just over 2 minutes left, 2:30-ish. More or less off the face-off. Good hustle, girls. This line's on fire. Lil on the face-off here. You'll see it in a second. There we go. Uh-oh. Chaska gets around us. We're going to have to hustle back. Wide shot. Chaska in the zone, though. Lil trying to get it cleared, picked off, and held in. Emmy, nice, wide. Perfect play to get it out of the zone without icing it. Goes forward, Lil trying to get a hold of it. Back into our end, Emmy trying to get it now. Emmy gets it up out of the blue, and that's offsides. All right, minute 25 running. Severud on the faceoff. Knocked in off the faceoff. And Lucia will get a hold of it. Nice play. She sees Sowards who's bringing it in. Cross. Nice pass to Hannah. Oh, amazing shot. Good save by the goalie, though. Nice glove save. Minute running. That was a great play, great shot. Unfortunately, a little bit better save. Severud. Hannah, across the middle, gets a hold of it, pops loose, and Lucia to Sowards. Sowards picks it up, shoots, loose, covered. 30 seconds. Nice try by Kylie there. 25, running. Alice throwing it in, almost off a skate. Went wide. 15. Now we're getting some body positioning, we'll call it, which is good to see. That's good. Out of the zone, Chaska, 7 seconds. 2-on-1, Alice is back. Get back this way, Alice. Didn't make it before the buzzer. Our parents are signaling no. I'm going to take it off the board for now. They said yes. The refs did everything they could. Everything they possibly could to give it to ChaskaChan today. That's some weak sauce. Unfortunately, on that goal, you wouldn't have seen a clock. They don't have a clock on the other end. Clock's behind me. I will say, though, the girls battling with one hand behind their back for half the game. At least basically a full period down a skater with those penalties, most of which were pretty weak by the refs. They played amazing. All right, we will see you at the next one. Thanks, everyone.
Hey, I'm back. I guess they're doing a shootout. They got like 15 minutes of extra ice time, so they're going to do a shootout. So I'll stream that. That'll be fun. Cowards got down. So, go with the save. Now, blocked by the goalie. Put in by Chaska. Lil. Nice try, but goalie knocks it down. High over the net. Viv on the face-off shot. Knocked down. Nice save by Char. Emery, let's go. Coming in with speed. Oh, it's a good move. Goalie, they'll got a skate on it or something. Oh, this player's like, let's go. Comes in with a lot of speed. Gets it up high in the corner. Hannah. Goalie blocks it. Oh, sure knocked it down, but somehow it snuck in. Weird bounce. Here comes Avery. Avery just going for the rifle, but knocks down. I like the idea. Oh, a little sneak attack. Helena, sorry. Oh, nice move. Goalie got it though. Shots on goal for the game, 24-19 in favor of Maple Grove. Fire off the knob. Yes. Severus. With some speed again. No Deke. No, nice. Deke backhander. Severus with a sweet little shot there. Butte. Nice job by Shaw reading that one. Lucia. Oh, nice try. She had a move. Couldn't quite get that angle, but nice try. Oh, just wide on Shaw. Emmy. Another. That's the move. Little drag backhander been worked twice for us. Star with the save. Callie. The slow roll. Tries the backhander. Goal is able to get her pad down there. Speed from Chaska on that one. Gets around Alice. Fun fact. She played some D or some forward this summer, even though she normally plays D. Oh, backhand goes a little high. She had the move, though. She had her beat. Hey, we got to give girl credit on that shot. That was a pretty good shot. Severud, are we going again? Wait, did I call Severud wrong earlier? I might have called the player wrong earlier. Maybe we're coming around. Not really, no. Maybe we're just building up or using up all our ice time. Yeah, but there's Emmy again. So yeah, we're kind of round robin or going through another round here. Here comes Emmy. They do have a pretty solid goalie. I'll give them that. That was a very big contrast to the U10As last year, where they didn't even have a goalie. Lil. Whoa, somehow no angle and puts it in though in a postage stamp top right. And we're on down the hind. All right.